me this though, is there a fact pattern or a situation wherein you'd recommend to a client not to create the entity, but just have a contractual relationship vis-a-vis a joint venture agreement? Is there a scenario like that?
It's a great question. In my experience, joint ventures, look, when you talk about joint ventures, you could either have a joint venture agreement, which is an agreement by two or more parties to agree to perform a certain set of services, or you could have a joint venture entity in which two parties come together and are actually forming a particular entity to pursue a particular objective. In my experience, and again, I've been doing this at this point for 21 years, joint venture agreements are, fairly easy to paper, incredibly difficult to execute, because ultimately they don't have the same sort of teeth that if the expectations of one party or the other go unrealized, prevents a party from just walking away, and the party who doesn't walk away feeling as though they have recourse against that other party. So my, very, very strong recommendation, if people are thinking about entering into a kind of a joint venture sort of relationship, is to actually form an entity to pursue that, just because of the fact it really gives some teeth to the relationship that's being contemplated, as opposed to just a simple joint venture agreement, which again, in practice and in my experience, are extremely difficult to execute.